Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are going to do something pretty cool. We're not just going to talk about YouTube success, we're going to literally reverse engineer its DNA. I'm going to walk you through a really powerful AI workflow that lets you deconstruct what makes a channel go viral so you can build a system for your own success. This quote right here, this is everything. It gets right to the heart of the frustration so many creators feel. You pour your heart and soul into a video, you hit that publish button, and crickets. That's not a failure of effort, it's a failure of strategy. Today, we're going to replace that guesswork with a data-driven system. So, here's our game plan. First, we'll tackle the big problem, the fatal guess. Then, we'll introduce the tool that changes everything, the pattern decoder. We'll learn how to reverse engineer success, step by step. Then we'll build an automated video factory. And finally, we'll talk about your unfair advantage. Okay, let's start with this core problem, the fatal guess. For so many of us, YouTube feels like playing the lottery. You throw ideas at the wall, you maybe chase a trend without really knowing why it works, and the result is almost always the same. Hardly any views, zero growth, and a whole lot of wasted time and energy.
Right, and this is the critical shift in mindset. The big, successful channels, they aren't just getting lucky. They are operating on a formula. They've figured out what makes people click, what keeps them watching, and, this is the most important part, they repeat what works. Whether they know it or not, they have a system.
So what's really fascinating is that we can now uncover that hidden formula. Before, trying to analyze these patterns was insanely difficult. You'd have to watch hours and hours of video, manually transcribe things, study titles yourself. Who has time for that? Well, now we have AI that can do all the heavy lifting for us.
And this right here is the key to the whole thing. NotebookLM is source-grounded. Now, what does that mean? It means it doesn't just guess based on stuff it found all over the internet. Its analysis is based only on the documents you give it. So when you feed it a competitor's video transcripts, the insights you get are from their proven formula, not just some generic advice.
Okay, let's get practical and see how this all comes together. We're going to use this tool to basically perform surgery on a successful channel's creative DNA and turn it into a repeatable blueprint that you can use.
This is the entire workflow. It's just 4 simple steps. It's a rinse and repeat process for making content that's built to perform. You curate, you extract, you generate, and you automate. Let's break down each one.
First things first, you have to curate your data. You've heard it before, quality in, quality out. This is so important. Don't just dump 50 random videos into the AI. You have to be selective, almost like a sniper. Pinpoint a competitor's top videos so you can analyze the specific strategies that are crushing it for them right now. And doing this is actually super easy. Just go to your competitor's channel page and click on their videos, then filter by popular. That'll show you their greatest hits. Then you can use a tool like the YouTube to NotebookLM Chrome extension, which literally puts a button right under the video to send its transcript to your notebook with one click. The goal here is to collect about 10 to 15 of their most successful video transcripts.
Okay, once you've got your data loaded in, it's time to extract the blueprint. And this is the easy part. You just give NotebookLM a simple prompt, something like, act as a YouTube strategist and identify the recurring patterns, structures, and hooks across all of these transcripts. And this is where you find the gold. NotebookLM will break down everything for you. The exact hooks they use in the first 7 seconds to stop people from scrolling. The emotional triggers they use in their titles. The fundamental backbone of their script structure that keeps people watching all the way to the end. It essentially hands you the entire playbook for that channel.
All right, so we have the winning formula. Now for the really fun part. Let's take that blueprint and turn it into a brand new, completely original video.
So you'll prompt NotebookLM one more time, but this time you tell it to be a scriptwriter. You give it your new video idea and you say, write me a script that follows the exact hooks, structure, and pacing you just identified. So you're not copying their content, you're applying a proven structure to your totally original idea.
And this is where it gets really, really powerful. Once you have that perfectly structured script, you can use a built-in feature to automatically turn that text into a dynamic, engaging video. And I want to be clear, we are not talking about a basic slideshow here.
This slide just illustrates the massive leap forward we're talking about. The old way gave you, well, a slideshow. The new cinematic video overview uses something called agentic video. The AI, which is powered by some incredible models like VO, acts more like a creative director. It analyzes your script, it generates custom scenes, and it weaves everything together into a compelling story.
So let's just take a step back and look at the big picture for a second. What does this whole workflow actually give you? Well, it's your unfair advantage.
To put it simply, you are no longer just an artist throwing content out there and hoping it sticks. You've become a content engineer. You have a system to design and build videos that are structured to perform from the very second you hit that publish button.
And this might be the most important takeaway of all. This isn't about cloning another channel or stealing their ideas. It's about understanding the patterns of human attention that they've already spent years figuring out. This system gives you that proven framework, which you can then make entirely your own, with your unique personality, your insights, and your voice.
This whole workflow basically moves YouTube success out of the world of luck and firmly into the world of strategy. It gives you the blueprint and it gives you the tools to actually execute on it. That's what this unlocks. So the only question left is, what are you going to build with it?